Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Against this Jax, I do think Tryndamere is going to try to go mid. Now the question becomes, like, are they actually going to just have this weird scenario where everyone's trying to scout out where the lanes are and try to really match lanes? You know, is Caps going to actually be willing to play the Jax? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're winning the 2v2 very heavily, so you can just kind of trade cross map. They're pinging on towards the tower, and it's an early level 6 here for Impact, so Caps kind of has to leave. He will have to back this up.
We'll get stunned with the Spectral more. He's going to be forced away, but Inspired, no Heartbreaker, even with Joe.
I'm taking the worst lane for me. You know, I'm going to play top lane so you can dodge this matchup. Now it puts the pressure on Broken Blade to really make good on that, to be able to carry. You know, EG, I don't think they're going to commit to this because Danny's still bot, but it could be a 4v4.
No, coming out Vulcan there with a great taunt, the slicing Maelstrom onto the back line as well. Yankel's already down. Riptailed was secured. Resets coming out as Inspired looks for the chase. Heartbreaker forward, Caps and Target's flashing away. They will escape underneath their tower. Caps has popped that ghost. Broken Blade there with a leap as well. Spectral Maw still hits Inspired, looking for the damage. Blade of the Ruin King into the reset. Jojo Pyun has the Undying Rage. The chase continues for EG. Slicing and dicing through them, but Jojo Pyun a little bit too deep perhaps. Caps able to escape. Target was able to get the kill. Inspired underneath the tower, looks for the reset. You still tank the tower while you do that. And Inspired will be met by Jankos in the end.
Very aggressive stuff there from with confidence, though. And that's something that I do like to see from them. You know, in the earlier game today, the Samira, I think, was a pretty good example. You know, not a pick I loved, but they played it with confidence. We can see Jankos here waiting for the counter gank.
EG know that Jankos is here, though. They spotted him on the ward, and the slicing Maelstrom comes out immediately. Caps is down. Reset for Inspired, his third kill of the game. And Jankos, you were on vision the entire time, and EG get a double once again for Inspired.
Right? Like, do you continue to actually play towards the losing lane, or do you just say, all right, good luck? Because on the other side, Vulcan has been moving. You know, G2 is winning that 2v2. They did look to push this in. Viego is moving, so I don't expect them to actually get the full tower, but they will get gold here onto Flackhead. He's got to be a bit careful, though.
Danny putting a lot of damage down as well. Jojo Pyun coming up from the top side, but here comes the paranoia as they look for the chase. Broken Blade has the flash, will jump back with a leap strike to Fear as well. We'll keep Jojo Pyun in spot for the moment, gets to the blast cone, but there's nowhere for him really to go. You can see Flackhead coming up from the side as well. Targamas going forward. Jojo, well, that's some very fancy feet. He will still die. Gold not gifted over the ignite from Targamas just to make sure he goes.
If you're losing, it's a shorter lane. It's harder to actually get punished, so Caps should be able to get more consistent farm. And I think this is a smart move here from G2. Plus, with all the
White.
I almost lost my mind there for a second. They walked past that bush like 6 times. Broken Blade walked into it, almost walked back out of it. It's like, oh, wait, there's a control.
Mid-lane push and should be able to get this tower. We'll see if the G2 want to contest, but I don't think so with Targamas coming out of base.
Looks like G2 would
TP him in, but it just wouldn't make sense to TP a no-mana Jackson who hasn't fought.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised, though, the fact that G2 aren't pivoting more up towards top side. They are finally doing it now, but it felt like if you knew you were going to give up the Drake anyway, start getting into the enemy jungle, get some vision down, see if any camps are up that you can take away from Inspired, and really enable Broken Blade. Not able to do it. An Impact will use...
I would be good you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And I hope my opponents do.
Yeah.
In their mind. I'm in their brain palace. As we look for a play down towards the bottom side. You said perhaps these sideline plays could be enough. Ultimate comes out from the Nocturne. Paranoia, perhaps a scare price here for Jojo Pyun, but he still has the Undying Rage. The Fear into the ult will get him out. Hero's entrance coming back as Caps tries to dodge away. G2 reacting. Targamas keeping Danny busy off towards the side. Inspired goes underneath the tower. Flackett dives forward with Targamas. And that's one kill as Danny will fall. Impact did not have TP to answer this play.
Yeah, I'm really shocked that EG even tried to contest this because, as you say, no teleport on Impact. Jojo got out for free. That should have been the end of it. EG don't need to actually scrap there, but they decide to go back in. That kill was never going to happen from G2. Impact on the flank here, waiting in the brush. Inspired moving up, and Caps caught on the wrong side of the map potentially.
Yeah, there's nowhere for Caps to go here. Danny can just jump across the wall, doesn't want to until Impact at least has some damage down. Caps could dash into Danny looking for the 1v1, but Danny waiting and ready to go.
That was so smart from Danny. If you E over the wall, he can go back the other way. So Danny just playing it out smart, not overcommitting there. Gets solo AP. Stack the spell pen. Don't go Zonias. Don't go Banshees. Don't give me these Merc Trend builds.
Go Rift Maker into...
He should have stopwatch gold pretty easily. So yes, he won't have the Zonias, but is going to be in a good position to scrap.
And I gotta say, right, especially with them stacking up Oceans.
Jungle 4-1 if it keeps losing, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
though.
the Riven, not
But it's
not
so
exactly.
cool.
That's true. He was named after the champion.
Like, stop being creative. Pick Ornn.
Yeah. Vulcan, though, perhaps a little bit caught out, has to burn the flash as the Bone Skewer was going to connect. I've seen Vulcan in that position a few times. The Paranoia comes in, there's no way out. Death from below marks the spot as G2 now looks for the chase. Broken Blade TPing in. Caps coming in from the top side as well. Flanker with a good flank position. Heartbreaker out by Inspired. Impact coming in. Will G2 back away? Jojo looking for a bit of damage himself. Impact does have the flash, has that Hextech rocket belt as well, but he will be diving into
G2 are
five members of G2. Voidseeker not quite going to connect. Good true shot barrage will chip
Really
away.
hard contest. We'll see, though. Can Impact get into the pit here?
It's on Targmas.
They should give it. They
a
should just give
really
it.
good job of stopping Zeus' cannon getting into a fight, and
Yeah.
as you say, they should give it, and they do. G2
Case get punished very hard. They get the kill. They force out these key cooldowns. And now G2 with the run of the map up 3,000 gold. EG will move to Soul Point. But G2 could potentially extend this lead a lot here.
Paranoia again, it just keeps coming off cooldown. He's looking for the chase
Got
here.
no
Danny
ult.
there as well. No ult for Inspired. As you say, Heartbreaker still on cooldown itself. Stopwatch. Jojo Prim looking for a flank. Vulcan going in as well. Exhaust onto Broken Blade. G2 though continue to advance. Vulcan now not in the best of situations. No flash for him. Nowhere. You feel the lock and Impact comes in. Only slicing mouse onto Jankos, who pops the stopwatch. Inspired now pulled back. Jankos flashes away. EG looking to try and turn this fight around as Caps still pushing in the top lane. It's a 4v5 as Broken Blade falls. EG continue to advance. Inspired with the counter strike, gets onto Targamas. He flashes away. Heartbreaker for the follow. Caps on the inhibitor.
It's still good for G2. It's honestly still good for G2 because they're able to get that top lane tower and the inhibitor here. Really well played in the 4v5, keeping EG interested. Yes, they do lose one member, but they even get a second tower off the back of it.
I feel like G2 are just playing so well around this window where they see Impact on the side lane, and they're so decisive pulling the trigger. And they know that's when they win, right? That they spot one member, even only slightly disconnected from the rest of the squad.
Caps is stunned here. Targamas is on the way here as entrance as well. Caps is going to get locked up. Good hallowed miss. He manages to get one. Vulcan though going in with the taunt. Flank is going to cleanse away the Paranoia coming in as G2 look for the turnaround. Get him insignified by Flackhead. Flash across the wall. The kill onto Impact may have turned it in G2's favors, but Danny finds a shutdown, and now it's Danny versus the world, and the world comes down like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, no way for him to win that one. Flackett is so far ahead, closing in on a Flame Horizon here. Jojo out to the other side of the map. And G2 is just using their globals so well. EG is playing single teleport, so they're pulling Impact out to the side. They tax his teleport, and then they're using the Nocturne ultimate and double TP to create big advantages here.
1v1, both level 15. Jojo Pyun against Broken Blade. Jojo Pyun does still have the Undying Rage. Broken Blade's
Broken Blade wins.
He is winning it right now. A couple of crits could change it, but the counter-strike late enough. Undying Rage will time out, and Broken Blade can just dash onto the Tryndamere's face.
Yeah, once Jax has armor, it becomes really hard.
It's like NA greater than EU, EU greater than NA, although I will say, EU have won 6 of the 6 games they played against each other, so as much as things... G2 went 5-5 and then won the whole thing.
There you go.
EG, though, trying to do something on the map here as they start up this Baron down to 7,000. Broken Blade can TP in. Paranoia going in as they look to isolate Impact off towards the tide. Caps forced off towards the top side. Broken Blade TP'd in the middle of the fight. Blackhead and Jankos are looking for Impact. They should be able to take him down through this stopwatch. Impact tries to get away. The Fear Tether doesn't quite hit. Hero's entrance coming in as EG. Danny now forced low. Caps low as well. Blackhead goes on a killing spree as he kills off Jojo. Caps chases down Danny. And EG, you said they tried to flip it. Well, the flip sadly came up tails. The Impact ultimate at the end has a little of it. Inspired will fall in the end. You can steal away Caps, but it's the closest you'll get to winning this game.
Yeah, huge coming out from G2. EG not able to connect the big
opportunity to do so. As much as things are, the inhibitor respawns, and a great line coming up with the inhibitor respawns to stop it. EG, though, perhaps with this inhib respawn have time. 8 seconds on Jojo. Maybe I was a little bit too happy for them. As much as things change, they still say the same. EU greater than NA.
Well, I gotta give it to them. They had our